fireplace. There we go. And it's got like the steam smoke coming from it. I think I've got myself all prepared. Oh, let me kick off my shoes. Get a little comfy. Good morning. Good morning. We get to open day 3 of the Advent calendars. And I'm just realizing that today should be Wacky Wednesday. And I did not prep for it being Wacky Wednesday. Maybe we'll do Wacky Thursday tomorrow instead, because I accidentally missed Wacky Wednesday. And I see my knife for my fudge. I left it over there, so I'm gonna have to grab that in a second. Oh, good morning. Good morning from Dallas. Good morning, Nancy. Good morning, Katina. But I did get myself more put together today in terms of giveaways. So the giveaways are prepped, and the winners from the last 2 days have been chosen. They're written down. We'll get to that in a minute. For a couple minutes, we'll start opening some presents here and have a good time. Good morning. Good morning from Central Pennsylvania, from Ohio. Hi, Holly. Hi, Hazel. Good morning. Good morning. All right. So the tea this morning is a vanilla chai, and the mug is my I Love Notions podcast mug. I do have had a podcast. I did one season of a Notions podcast 2 years ago. I wanted to do another season, and it has been nonstop. And it's also pretty expensive, honestly, to do the podcast, because I'm paying someone to edit the podcast, so it's pretty pricey. And last year I bought a bunch of Advents instead. So yeah, the crazy thing about money is you can only spend it once, at least legally. You spend it more than once, there's probably laws against that. So yeah, there was a legal way to spend money more than once, it would totally be there. Good morning from Alabama. Good morning. Good morning. I've been watching someone unbox your Advent calendar, and I love yours. Thank you. I love that. I do a video of my Advent calendar each morning. Goes up at, I think it's 6, it's either 3 a.m. or 6 a.m. my time, I forget. It goes up really early my time, Pacific time, where I show you what the pattern is and what the template is, and make the block together. And I can't talk this morning. By day 12, we'll have all 12 blocks made, and on day 13 I'll show you putting the 12-day version together. There is a 24-day version, but days 13 through 24 are private, so that I don't have like 24 mini block videos on the YouTube channel. It gets to be a lot, but there's still videos of those, and then finishing videos, but it's really fun. 6 inches of snow in Colorado. Whoo, yes, take a break, cup of tea. That's a lot of shoveling, I think. I've actually never had to shovel snow before, because I live in San Diego, and before that I lived in Nevada, southern Nevada, so we don't have a lot of snow in either of these places. This is a really good tea. It's a vanilla chai. Okay, let's get started on well, let's do prizes real quick, because we'll do them here at the beginning, and then I'll repeat at the end who the winners have been so far, and let you know what today's prize is going to be as well. It's a good one. Okay, so I've actually selected what the prizes are going to be through the 10th. I just went through and like put down prizes so I would know, and I'm going to tell you that I also put the dollar value, because I want to make sure that I'm giving away good prizes. And just for the first 10 days, it's going to be $1,267.86 worth of prizes, not including shipping. So I think that's pretty good, right? We're going to be giving away some prizes. So Monday, the prize was a box bag template and 6 box bag template patterns. Retail value $47.99. And the 2 winners, I went into the comments and picked 2 winners, are Karen Henry 3778 and Lynn Simonetti 8828. So those are the winners of day 1. And they each won a box bag template and 6 patterns. yesterday's winners each win a 6-inch glow ruler. And the winners are Carrie, Kerie, Carrie Earns 6676. And that was our live winner that we picked yesterday. And then I went this morning and picked from the people who left comments that watched the replay. And it's Festivig, Festivig, Festivig 1946. So those are the winners. And then today, both the live and the replay are each going to win a full quilt kit, and this is a $95 quilt kit for the 2025 block of the month. And this is all Art Gallery Fabrics Ink Perfect Indigo, beautiful blue and white quilt. So this is this year's calendar, which is also the pattern to make this quilt. So this is last year's quilt kit. There are still, I think, a dozen available last I checked of these. If you love this quilt and you didn't get the kit, I won't be remaking these kits. Once they're gone, they're gone. So there's a dozen of those. And then I did already launch the 2026 block of the month, but I don't have those kits available yet. So I think at some point we will be giving away those kits though. Oh, there's a reminder to make sure they give the video a thumbs up. Okay, let's see. Bring you up a little bit and then bring you back down. Maybe a bit more. Okay. Make sure you get. Oh no! Stay. It's not staying. It's gonna go where it's gonna go. All right. All right. We have all our advents here. I have more here over on the side, and we're gonna get to opening advents. So we'll just start here at the top. I try to shuffle them around each day so we don't have them in any specific order. Oh, and then we have a friend. Oh, sorry, friend. If you're here, let me know in the comments. I had an email from a friend here, one of our community members, and I was going to write her name down because my brain and names right now, it's not working. Who is tracking what the gifts are in every single one of the advents each day. So I need to say yes, please, and she'll send me a link to the spreadsheet. Maybe we can even make that like public. So if you want to see and look back and say, oh, what was that thing? Like which advent had that stuff? And it might be fun to track which one is which one's the winner each day. That's what I didn't do this morning. I didn't look at which of three won day 1 and day 2. I'll do that for tomorrow. Eventually, I'll get this down again. It's been a minute. Yes, Katina says I thought about tracking the gifts. Yeah. Hi, Maine. Okay, so we're going to open day 3 of the Aurifil. Just finished last block of the 2025 calendar. Now I need to get stashing and borders cut and finished. That was a really fun one. Jennifer says she already started tracking as well. Yep. Ordered the 2026 calendar. Pretty new to quilting, and this looks beautiful. So excited to make a block of the month I never had before. Yay! Block of the months are fun. But just a heads up, one of the things about block of the months is because you're making it across a whole year, and especially when you're a newer quilter, your skills are going to be so much better at the end than they are at the beginning. And so I have a video on squaring up blocks and also like oops tricks for fixing blocks, because you might find that your 1/4 inch gets better throughout the year. And so that means that your month 12 blocks are pretty much closer to perfect, and your month 1 and 2 blocks are a little shy, and you don't want to square down your bigger blocks because then you're cutting off the blocks where you had good points. So instead you want to add a little bit, like it's called a coping strip. You add a coping strip to your bigger blocks. And this quilt is so much going on, the 2026 quilt, that if you add those coping strips, it's going to look really cool. So you don't have to worry about it. Yep. Okay. So, today's thread. Ooh, this is really pretty. This is an actual, yeah, it's a gold. It looks gold thread. This looks it's like it's a mustard yellow. It's not metallic, but it has like a metallic look to it. It's like a dark mustard, but it's really a gold. How pretty is that? Like it's almost like, I don't have denim stitching on this, but it's almost like that gold thread. But the gold thread on denim stitching, I think, is a little more orange. This isn't quite as orange. So the color is considered mustard, says Norma. Um, yep. Is mine still available for this year? The 2025 block of the month is still available. I have about a dozen kits left because I pulled 2 out of inventory to give away today. But there's about a dozen kits and the calendar is still available. I actually still have calendars from this year as well as the previous 2 years. So you could get all of them. There's now going to be 4 with the 2026 calendar, and you could get all 4 of them. Yep, good to know on the coping strips. I need some of those for the first couple months of the 2025 block of the month. And honestly, that's really normal. And nobody knows. No one is ever going to sit there with your quilt and the pattern like side by side and go, you made these changes. No one's ever going to do that. You're fine. No one will know. And if they want to point it out, then they can make their own quilts. Okay, let's keep going. I've got here, this is soft squares. Let's find day 3. I was going to look for day 2, which I would never find in here. Because we opened that yesterday. All right, here's day 4, 23, 6, 13, 3. Oh, look at that. I found it. And I had day 4, so I'm going to just go ahead and put that one right on top so it makes it easier for tomorrow. Hi, South Carolina. All right, so this is soft squares. I have to correct a mistake. I just say it's an interpretation of the pattern. Absolutely. All right, there's a little piece of paper in here. Oh, and also someone told me in the comments that, is it soft squares? The one that had all the patterns. Yes. On day 1 also had a bingo card in there. And apparently, if you watch her videos, you get the bingo numbers and you can get a bingo. And if you get a bingo, I think up to 3 people can win like a big TV, which is really cool. So, all right, it says B-Box Day 3. This little gadget is so cute. It has many functions and is super portable. Do you like it as much as I do? Metal Goose. 28mm rotary cutter with tape measure. This is cute. It's like a oh, look at that. She has her stickers on there and everything. So there's like a little, oh, and it locks. So here on the back has a little locking mechanism, and I can unlock it and then close it up. But it has barely coming out of the top a little rotary blade, but that's enough to be able to cut. Well, you might be able to get it up against a ruler. I think so. I'd have to try that out. It's a cute little rotary cutter. Oh, and there's a button on the back because there's a tape measure. How cute is that? Yeah, like you could throw this in your retreat bag. Oh, and it locks. So once you put it down, you can also lock it. So you could feel more secure about that being in your bag and not getting yourself when you open that up. That's a cute little gadget. Looks dangerous for kids. Most quilting things are dangerous for kids. So we probably don't want kids to run around with most quilting things. That's fair. All right. Let's see. We'll do our mindful and then our cross stitch. I didn't touch the cross stitch yesterday. I was just trying to get caught up from being gone. And trying to get orders out. I'm pretty sure that all the advent orders that came in before, at least before 2 p.m., we got them out, and almost all of them went out with 2-day shipping as well. The ones that we sent out with 2-day shipping. So anybody who'd ordered advents. And as of last night, there were like 9 of this year's advent calendars, of my advent calendar left. So I expect those will probably sell out this week. And then we won't be making more. And there are also only 2 of the bonus days. So if you were someone who was like, I'll hold off on buying the bonus days, we don't make as many of the bonus days because not everyone buys them. And I actually did get more of those made because I underestimated how many people were going to make them. But at this point, I can't get more made. So the bonus days are done. It's okay, we're not the cross stitch police. It's supposed to be fun, right? When I have time, great. And when I don't, that's okay. All right, today's mindful is make a Christmas wreath. A little mindful activity. Make a Christmas wreath. Okay. Let's see, where am I going to put you? I'll put you over here. That's a good spot for you. And then we've got our cross stitch. I read last year if a cutter has a round blade, you can't take it on an airplane. Interesting. I haven't read that, but also I haven't really looked that into it, so I don't know. Now, do y'all make your own Christmas wreaths? I use really kind of the same one every year, and I have for probably a couple decades now. It's like a big fluffy green wreath that has a garland of jingle bells on it so that it jingles every time you open and close the door. Yep. Yesterday's, it could have been a quick one across stitch if I'd actually sat down and done it, but I was here late trying to get orders and emails, and I'm still not through everything. Oh, this one will be really quick and easy, I think, to cross stitch. A little candy cane. It's fun. All right, that's our cross stitch. And all right, we'll go over here. I have my joke sitting on top here, and I don't want to do the joke quite yet, so definitely purchase when you can. Didn't decide fast enough on 2023 Advent. Went to order today and gone. Are the 2023s gone? Send me an email. I don't know that they're gone. I don't know if I put all of them on the site. Because I had some 2023s left and I had some 2024s left. I don't have any more of the 2024 bonus days. Those are gone. But 2023 plus bonus days and then regular 2024s, we had like half a box of each, I think. Carmen says she uses the same wreath every year. Oh, I missed that. Let's see. You have a lot going on, so if they don't get done, things to do in January. Yep. I don't remember when I caught up on last year's Advent, but I did at one point go and do the rest of the Advent. I think I did part of it during that like week between Christmas and New Year's. All right, day 3 of the mini quilt Advent. So this is the Advent that I put together. This is my 5th year, and each of these makes a 4.5-inch finished block, which is 5 inches squared up. So it'll pair perfect with charm squares if you wanted to do a checkerboard with charm squares. And each day you get an acrylic template and a block. And this is a super easy block. It's just one seam. But they make for really fun blocks. Some of the simplest blocks are the easiest, the best. I like. Okay. We'll do Kylie and the Machine label Advent this year. Get a new wreath each year from the Scouts. I love that. I love the smell of, because if you're getting a Christmas tree, if you're using a box Christmas tree, then you still get that evergreen smell from the wreath. Do you have a tree you put all your cross stitch Advent on? So last year, and I think it's over there. Yeah, I can see the back of it over there. I took a bunch of them, not all of them, because I lost a couple, I think. But anyway, I took a bunch of them and I put them, I trimmed them down and I sewed them together with sashing and a border, and it's going to be a cushion for on this chair. It's super cute. My niece usually sells wreaths as a band fundraiser each year. They didn't this year. It's the first year that my door is bare, at least for the time being. I'm sure you can find one. I believe in you. Okay, day 3, it says, this gifting label speaks the truth. This gifting label speaks the truth is our hint. And there's like bolts of fabric. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, come here. Bolts of fabric as the... So it must have words on it. Would it be fabric addict? Would it be never too much fabric? Would it be made with love? What do we think? Jen says she needs to hang her Advent from last year. That's fun. The tea is good. I love a chai tea, which I didn't know until last year. So, does making a giant quilty bow count? I think so. Never enough fabric, fabric collector, fabric addict. Should be made with love and cussing. But this is the non-sweary advent, because Kylie and the Machine, they apparently do have a sweary advent, and I chose not to do that because we try to keep the YouTube channel, you know, family friendly. This says, someone really awesome made this for me, and I know it's gonna be in reverse. I'm sorry, but you'll get the gist of what it looks like. Someone really awesome made this for me, and it's in both blue and black. That's super cute. And that this gifting label speaks the truth. That makes sense, because you put it on gifts and then it says someone really awesome made this for me. I love that. Okay, we'll put this down here. And while we're down here, we'll go ahead and grab the Domesticity Advent for day 3. Oh my goodness. I have little tea. I have some tea for you. We're going to open this up and I'm going to be able to spill some tea for you on all that's going on with the 2 advents that we're still waiting on. So we'll do that in a second. It is a great label. All right, so this is Domesticity. They are a local quilt shop, not local to me, but they're over on the East Coast. Vellum coasters, super absorbent, won't get soggy, durable, and reusable. And it says, better than paper, vellum coasters don't get soggy, break down, or tear apart like regular wood pulp paper coasters. Made from cellulose fibers, vellum is strong, durable, and absorbent. Letterpress printed in Columbus, Ohio. And their Instagram, their social media handles is ampersand and A&D _ here we are. And here we are is the name of the company. How pretty is that? And there's 4 of them in there. I thought there were maybe 2, but there's 4 of them in there. Those are lovely. I like the colors too. That's pretty. So this is our Domesticity day 3. Okay. I think I'm going to open the fudge while I tell you what's going on, because otherwise this ends up being a very, very long live. Okay. So when I did the big unboxing last week on Wednesday of all of the advents, there were 3 that hadn't arrived yet. But there was still time. Domesticity's arrived over the weekend, but I had to pre-record Monday's video, so that's why Domesticity wasn't Monday's video. That was a me thing, not a them thing. And then there were still 2 advents that hadn't come yet. One is Carmons, and the other is Bella Rose. And I got a message that Bella Rose was shipping this week. And I know there were several people saying, why is it shipping this week? Like, Advent started on Monday. Why are you shipping it the first day of Advent? And I looked it up. The answer is very clear. It's a 12-day countdown Advent. So shipping it this week, we miss nothing, because it's going to go with, you can't see them, the ones that are over here. So we've got our Hanukkah and our Cotton Cuts countdown. So it's going to go with these, and it's not going to start getting open until the 12 days before Christmas. But if it was a true, like, 12 days of Christmas count, like a 12 days of Christmas, then you actually open day 1 on Christmas and day 2 on the 26th and day 3 on the 27th, because the 12 days of Christmas actually starts with Christmas. So they're not at all late. They'll totally fine. It'll still get here in plenty of time. It's not a problem at all. So if you were like me, kind of wondering, why are they like shipping it the first week of December? It's because they know what they're doing. Okay, now, okay, I'm going to work on this fudge opening up, because I know it takes me a second to open this fudge. So that's why Bella Rose isn't here. And when it arrives, we don't have to do a catch up, because we won't be behind on it. So it's perfect. Carmons, I sent her an email, and then yesterday, because I was being impatient, I gave her a call, left her a message, and she called me right back. She was lovely. Y'all, we were on the phone for like half an hour. She's like my new best friend. I'm going to send her a package of Carolina Moore goodies, because I love quilt shops, and maybe she'll enjoy some of them and carry them in her shop. She's in Missouri, and I can't remember the name of the town. I want to say it starts with an S. And I had not gotten the tracking notification because it went to my PayPal email, which is a little different, and it should be funneling into my main email so that I see those, but apparently it's not. So that's a me problem, and I need to fix that. So she had sent it out, and according to the tracking, which I saw, it arrived here in San Diego November 18th and has not been seen or heard of from since. So UPS handles a lot of packages. We're not going to hate them. But it looks like UPS did lose my package, which is a bummer. Because she's like, she themes out the weeks. I was like, she's telling me about this Advent, and she doesn't have it anymore. She sold out, because of course she did. But she's going to put something together, so something special together for us, and get it sent my way. It'll probably arrive sometime next week, and we'll do a catch up when it gets here. But yeah, these things happen. It's a bummer. And I mean, I'll definitely have to do that Advent next year so I can really see what it looks like next year. But that should be really fun. So that's what happened. Okay. Ooh, the fudge today is caramel apple. Mary said, I'm glad you included fudge. Me too. I am also very glad that I included fudge, and so is my family. I don't know if caramel apple is going to be their favorite. They're more like chocolate lovers. But let's see. I ordered the Bella Rose with the intent of opening them for the 12 days of Christmas. I have Missouri Star to open before and want to extend the fun. All right, Carol, I'm going to open them the 12 days leading up to Christmas. I'm sorry, because I'm not going to continue this series past Christmas. That's too many days for me. I have my knife over here. I'm going to grab my knife. Excuse my reach. There we go. So I hope it doesn't spoil it for you. Or maybe, like, I don't know, maybe you just don't watch the last 12 days that I do this. I'm not sure. All right, this is caramel apple fudge, which I'm a little, I mean, the other days have been amazing. Caramel apple fudge. Katina says all the shipping companies have issues. It's good. Oh, it's my favorite. I think there's like chunks of dried apple in there too, like little bits, like maybe shredded apple. That actually grew on me. That's really good. Yes, it is a very generous piece of fudge. Jen says I ordered a fudge Advent yesterday. I agree. I prefer chocolate flavored fudge. Probably me too. I mean, I'll try most any flavor. I mean, I don't know if I would do like a savory fudge, like a shrimp or a steak or a, I don't know, a ham fudge. Yeah, probably not. Renee says, I have great news. I found out last night I'm going to be a grandma for the first time. I'm so excited. Congratulations, Renee. That baby's going to get all the quilts. So congratulations, baby. That's so exciting. Karen says, I'll figure something out. Maybe don't watch live and skip that part. That sounds fair. Yay, everyone's congratulating Renee in the comments. I love it. I love it. What a great community. Time to make a quilt, Renee. For sure, for sure. Yay. Y'all can drop your best grandma advice as well for Renee. I have no grandma advice. I have teenagers. And as a teenage mom, I also have no teenage mom advice. I have great kids. So, I mean, that's the best advice that I can give is like, have some great kids. Which you have, I don't know how much control we have over that. But I have great kids, and I'm going to take credit for that. All right, day 3. Ooh, this is toffee. What are they? What do you call it? Does it say on it? It doesn't. Is there a? There's not the menu to let you know, but it's the the crunchy toffee that's covered in chocolate. Melissa says, I take credit for my kids too. I think those of us who have kids that we just think are amazing, we take credit for it. And the kids that struggle a little bit, you know, we say it's not our fault. But really, I mean, how much credit can you or can you not take? I don't know. All right, day 3 of the cross stitch advent. I didn't touch yesterday's cross stitch advent, either of them. So I didn't do this one. Even though yesterday's was really cute. Oh my goodness. This is so cute, y'all. It's a reindeer. Oh, that's adorable. I feel like I want to make some of these and see if I can turn them into gift labels. Like maybe stitch it on some felt and then do like pinking shears around it, and then on the back be able to put the name of the recipient, the gift recipient, so they could be like ornaments but also a little like gift label for some special people to get Christmas gifts. I also think like you could put like a pocket on the back maybe to put like a gift card in. That would also be cute. So we still love them when they struggle. We pray a lot. I never not love my kids. I love them, period. End of story. Always. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. All right, we're going to do Missouri Star. I'm finding 16, 6, 4. No, we're not doing 4. We're doing 3. 20, but I'm going to put 4 on top. So it makes it easier tomorrow. 23. Maybe I should try to put these in order a little bit. 20, 23. 6 goes under 4. Come here. 16 goes above 20. Sorry, I'm feeling number 8, and I'm wondering if I know what it is. And if it is, it can't be though. No. That doesn't make sense. Okay, 18. 16. I'm still looking for 3. Is 3 one of these boxes down here? That's 15, 12, 21, 7, 13, 22, 11, 9, 3. I found it. Found 3. All right, I'm going to put these back in so that 4 is going to be on the top. For tomorrow. I didn't find 5 though, so that'll be a later problem. Okay. 3. Small brown envelope. Thank you. I'm late. I'll have to go back and watch some of the replay. Yes. I have 13 kids, adults, and I'm super proud of each of them. I love that. I have 2. 2's good for me. All right. Day 13. This feels like charm squares. It is. It says, mix and match 42 charms from Maywood Studio. Charm squares. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I'm going to move this. So there's room over here. All right, we've done this. Oh, we can do the tea advent for tomorrow. No, we do that at the end because it's tomorrow stuff, and I don't want to spoil tomorrow stuff for anybody so they can tune out. All right, we're going to do the dad joke, though. 3. There it is. Day 3. You ready? There was a hint on their video. I can't wait for another day. Pretty charms. Okay. I found Maywood to be good fabric. Dad joke time. Yes, it is. What do you call a snowman with a 6-pack? What do you call a snowman with a 6-pack? I'm covering up the answer. Is that like going to be a play on abs or beer or... This is just like ready for a party. Strong, muscled, an ice chest. That's a good answer. Judith, that's a very Abdominal snowman. That's amazing. Cold brew. Snowmanator. Y'all have great answers. I don't know if this answer is going to be able to beat any of those answers. All right, we ready? I like ice chest too. I think that's great. An abdominal snowman. Carol Anderson got it correct. Well done, Carol. All right, Carol, send me an email. And we're not going to do this for every day, but well done. Send me an email at carolinamore.com with your address, and I'm going to send you a prize. Do something little for getting the dad joke. Well done. We're not going to do it every day, so don't go out and buy the dad joke calendar so that you can get them right on the last days. That'd be cheating anyway. We don't like cheating. But I liked ice chest. That was I like that on multiple levels. Hold on. There we go. Agreed that it's awesome that someone guessed it. So she's going to send me an email, and I'm going to send something along. Okay, so we've done this. Okay, we just need to do the tea over here. I'm going to move some of these things back out of the way. The fudge can go up here. There we go. All right. We have little Sandies. It was a cute joke. All right, day 3. It's always fun to like go digging through a pile of presents. Let's see. I found 4, 19, 10, 16, 13, 18, 6, 3. I found 3. 3. Don't fall. Yay! Chris Purcell made it. Welcome, welcome. Right? So someone said, I love the bag that you have those in. This is the little Sandy's bag. And it's not little at all. It's like a great size bag to bring to a quilt shop. Ooh. I heard something. It sounds like maybe hardware. I really like that So Sandy fits in the bag she included. Yes, she did a great job. All right. You'll get to see it before me. How's this? Rotary blades! This is such a handy gift. If you don't know what to get your quilty friend, you should get them some 45mm rotary blades. Because, first of all, I mean, well, they are not cheap. But you can get packs of 1. And everyone needs a good rotary blade. And I'm sure with all the dad jokes that we're coming up with here, you could come up with a cute little tag to put with it. It's like, so you'll always stay sharp. Because for my sharpest friend, you know, safety is important. Like, good friends keep each other safe. Anything like that. You could put a cute, like... Sorry, Chris Purcell's comment got held for moderation because she said you can always use blades. Silly YouTube thinks that we're... I don't know. Well, if your friend knows you always use 60mm cutter, then yes, you would get them 60mm blades. But changing blades and changing sewing machine needles, we could probably all do that more often. So this is a fabulous gift. Yeah. Yay! And this one has 1 in it, but that's perfect because I like using these cases for my dull blades. So I start putting my I write dull on it, and then I start using it for my dull blades until it's full, and then I can tape it shut and throw it away safely. You're a big wheel in my life. Oh my goodness, hold on. We've got people with some roll on, like maybe like a, something about like changing your rotor blade but not changing your friends, right? Old friends are great. Old rotary blades are not. I mark used so that if I have if I have to go cut paper, I just pull one of those. Yep. Okay. We have our Vicky's Advent is next. I cycle my blades. Fabric, then paper, etc. Yep. Started using a locking vitamin container for my dull blades. Oh, that's smart. All right. I had a friend that emailed me, and I'm pretty sure I emailed her back saying, asking me to save the paper from the Vicky's. That's for. Because she wants to keep it, and I'm happy to mail that to her. So hopefully she's sending me her address. I need to start keeping all this stuff in one spot so that I can keep track of what in the world I'm doing with my life. All right, 3. Hello, happy Wednesday. Hey, Helen. Another great tote. Yeah, Vicky does great totes as well. Project totes. And clear totes are also nice. Like, I like the big bags for, like, grocery shopping, and I get the most compliments when grocery shopping on my beautiful totes. But the clear bags are great for project bags, so you can actually see what's in them and remember your projects. Okay, I'm trying a little bit anyway to hopefully keep this tissue from getting too destroyed. I'm hoping you're just using a gouache. So a little bit of rips are okay. Alright, let's open this up. Ooh, pretty fabric. I don't know if you can see this, there's snowflakes in the middle of them. This would be fun for fussy cutting. Be great for doing diamond paper piecing. Great for fussy cutting. Okay, we'll do Camberville Threads. Let's see, this has to go over here. Camberville Threads, day number 3. I love Vicky's Advent fabric, but she no longer has it on her site. Can you put it later and give us the name of the line? I mean, I'm sure if you email them, they'll be able to give you the answer. Or sometimes someone from Vicky's is here in the comment section. They might be able to throw the answer in there. And it might have been something they just had for their Advent. Just for their Advent box. It might not be something that they're listing on the regular site. I don't know. Alright, day 3, Camberville Threads. Didn't feel it. Ooh, it's squishy. It's like rubbery. Oh, I think it's one of those matte cleaning scrubby things. Look, it's a matte cleaning scrubby thing. This is for when you get like all those threads and fibers in your self-healing cutting mat. You put this on your hand, and there's the nubbies right here, and you rub in the nubbies. And I discovered that if you're getting a lot of those threads and fibers in your self-healing mat, it's because you need to change your blade. When I change my blade, I don't have that problem with a dull blade. Hazel's insisting on the way that selvage is written. It can actually be written S-E-L-E-V-E-G-E, like she has, or it can be S-E-L-E-V-A-G-E, selvage. It's actually spelled both ways, interestingly enough. And I know this because I did some research on it, because I was thinking maybe I'd write a book on selvage projects. But my publisher said that was a no-go, so that book is not happening. But I did some research on selvages. Okay, we're going to do Stitch Supply Company. My brain happens to be one of the ones you bought this year. That's a great notion. I will have to get a scrubby. They are, like, ask your local quilt shop. They're, it's a Gypsy Quilter heart-shaped matte cleaning pad. And I know that's backwards for you. But, yep. No. Old mat will dull your blade faster. Also, it doesn't hurt to soak your mat in the bathtub once every 6 months to refresh the rubber so it doesn't dry out or crack or cut easily. So, I mean, I lived in Vegas, and maybe that was something more in Vegas. In San Diego, I haven't really had that as an issue. So, I might also depend on where you live. I don't know. But cleaning your mat is probably a good idea. Change your rotary blade, change your needle, clean your mat. Okay, day 3 has this cute little kitty with a scarf. If I remember right, Missouri Star had 2 mat cleaners in their advent last year. I don't remember. Last year was a long time ago. Ooh, this says knot and thread designs on it. I love when folks support other small businesses. Like, small businesses supporting small businesses is incredible. Okay, it's a little mini, it's a pattern. It says it's the Stitch and Stash Tote. Download the instructions, scan the QR code with your camera, click add to cart, and check out, add discount code, and apply. So I'm going to cover the discount code with my fingers, but there's a discount code here that I can put in to be able to get my Stitch and Stash Tote. Super cute. So that's what the looks like. It's pattern. Yay. That's a really cute way to include a pattern in an advent box like that, where like, you have limited space and you don't want to, like, fold up a pattern. And it's a cute tote for sure. A book on selvages would be awesome. I thought so too. I wrote, like, the first chapter. Tepid water works the same on the string for your weed whackers. Learned it 30 years ago. To soak pantyhose before wearing them to prevent runs. Everything on earth needs water. Putting on wet pantyhose doesn't sound like fun, though. I don't know. I'm sure I'm reading that wrong. Katina says, I like the pink bag you sent with the extra advent envelopes. This year, my mini quilt advent. In the past, it's always been a big bag like this and then a littler version of this same bag. But honestly, they were out of those. I couldn't get them. And so I had to pick something else. And I think this is even better. It's a little pink bag. So now you have a clear bag, project bag, and then one that is not clear for things that you don't want people to see. Secrets. What design is on my mug today? It's the I Love Notions podcast logo. I started a podcast a couple of years ago called I Love Notions. It had 1 season, and then I haven't had a chance to get back to it. Paragram says, lucky to live near, sort of, to Stitch Supply Company. It's an amazing shop. That's awesome. Bob Ross, happy little accidents. Sometimes things just work out the way, like, it could be a problem or an opportunity, right? Just made block 3. I love the advent quilt so far. I mean, block 3 was 1 seam, so that's good. It makes it easy. All right, I have the Sallie Tomato, and then tomorrow's... So I've got Sallie Tomato and tomorrow's tea advent. And that's it for today. 7, 6, 21, 18, 3. I found it. And I need to read the label on the Sallie Tomato ones. I'm remembering to read the label. Day 3. it says, "You'll be saying ho, ho, ho when you unwrap this treat. It's perfect. It's the perfect pairing to use with day 4. So you'll remember we got the plaid cork yesterday, which also said it was perfect pairing for day 4. So I think this is some hardware. It feels like maybe a magnetic snap is gonna be my guess. I would love a list of small quilt shops. So there is a company that actually has like a book of small quilt shops all over the US. I'm trying to remember what it's called. I'll see if I can grab it later and maybe show it tomorrow. I have an older copy of it somewhere. What's it called? Because it has quilt shops, and I want to say also has yarn shops or thread shops. Needle Travel. It's called Needle Travel. And you can buy, it's a book, and it lists quilt shops all over. So that's a Needle Travel. N-E-E. It's like Need Travel, but Needle Travel. Okay. Building a project one day at a time. Oh, it's a zipper. Oh, it's really cute. Zipper pulls. It's a little, like, it's golden zipper. And look at how darling those little zipper pulls are. Those are fun. And they have a nice big hole on them so that you could put, like, a really good, cute bag charm on there. So zipper that goes with that cord. Needle Travel is also an app for your phone. I did not know that. Thank you for sharing. I did not know that. First day being able to watch, only because I have to go to the dentist in a few. How many advents do you have this year? 22. 22. 2 are still on the way, but that's okay. 22. YouTube is on a roll with moderating comments today. It didn't like Annette saying nice zipper and pulls. These are not salacious comments, YouTube. Katina says, or you can use the list for a shop hop. So a shop hop has just the people who bought into that shop hop. Not every quilt shop will buy into, because they have to actually pay to be part of a shop hop or help organize the shop hop. So some quilt shops just can't. So shop hops aren't going to be all inclusive, but it's a great place to start. There's a Shop Hop Inc. that does a Shop Hop magazine for different regions. And so you can see if you can find, they sell them on their, I don't know if it's like, if their website is Shop Hop Inc., but I'm sure if you Google Shop Hop Inc., it'll come up. And they have regional specific shop hops, and you can go get there. Even if the shop hop isn't active now, you can buy their magazine, and it'll have a map and it'll have information. And it actually has patterns in there as well. So the Shop Hop magazine is another place to find about local quilt shops. I wish I'd known about Needle Travel. I recently tried to find some quilt shops while traveling. Not much luck. Yeah, sometimes I'll just go into Google Maps and say quilt shop, and then kind of zoom in and out and like try again in different areas to see what comes up. Sometimes I get some good results, sometimes not as much. Love to know the YouTube meaning of zipper and pulls. Who knows? Poor YouTube. I appreciate the moderation though, because sitting here and like deleting the inappropriate comments while I'm trying to have a conversation is rough, and I don't love it. Okay. I think I've opened every single one. Let me know if you think I missed one. I don't think I did. We're going to go through all of them again, so we can pick our top 3. Then we're going to pick the tea, pull out the tea for tomorrow. So I have that ready. Today's was a vanilla chai. And then we're going to pick our live winner for today's live. And the prize, for those of you who missed it at the beginning, is a full kit for the 2025 block of the month. So this is this year's block of the month that we just finished up. All the videos are now live on this block of the month calendar with the full kit. If you love this quilt, there are about a dozen left last I checked of this kit, and I won't be making more. After they're gone, they're gone. So we have the dozen, and this is a $95 full quilt kit. It makes the entire top of the quilt. Okay, so we're going to go through what the gifts are. And if you missed it, I also picked the winners from yesterday and the day before because I was behind. And we will go back over those as well. Okay, so we had the rotary blades from Stitch Supply. How big does that quilt finish at? I don't know off the top of my head. It's around a twin size. I don't think it's quite tall enough to be a twin, but it's in that. It's bigger than a throw, for sure. But it could be used as a throw. We have the zippers from Sallie Tomato. We have this really stinking cute reindeer cross stitch. So darling. We have the matte cleaning pad. We have the really pretty Hawaiian fabric, like snowflake, from Vicky's Fabrics. Been lurking while working on Grandbaby's Christmas dress. Lucky Grandbaby. Okay. We have the cute Stitch and Stash tote pattern. This is a knot and thread pattern. My nose is itching. We have my mini quilt advent block for day 3 with the template. And the template finishes at 2 1/4 by 4 1/2. So it's basically half, like it cuts basically like half a half charm. And then the labels, someone really awesome made this for me. I know they're backwards. YouTube won't let me fix it. I had to watch back the video from yesterday for a little bit to make sure that I wrote down the winner that we picked live. And it's so disorienting to see the reverse of myself, because when I look in the mirror, I don't ever see the reverse of myself. I just see it. It's very disorienting. And also, this for me was on the wrong side. I really wish YouTube would let us flip it so that it would be right. We have the Darling Charm Pack. The Vellum Coasters. This was Stitch Supply Company. Our mindful reminder to make a Christmas wreath today. I did not bake cookies yesterday. I ended up here at the office. The little ginger candy cane cross stitch. Soft Squares gave us the cool rotary blade, or rotary cutter. That's also a measuring tape. And then we have the gold thread from Aurifil. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, we have, let's see, 12, 13, 14. Why do I feel like I'm missing some? Okay, I'm not. We had the Seas Candy, which I haven't opened yet, but this is the toffee. And then we had the caramel apple fudge. That's all of them. Okay, what time do you start the live? I always start the live at 9 a.m. Pacific. Sometimes it's 9:01 because YouTube's giving me a hard time. But it's 9 a.m. Pacific, which is noon Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 Pacific. I think I got those. Mountain and Central, I always worry that I'm going to mix them up. Rotary Tool, Caramel Apple Fudge. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up, says Nancy. Make sure that you add those hearts. YouTube loves that interaction. Hawaiian Fabric, the labels, the rotary blade. Charm Pack, rotary cutter, fudge, reindeer, rotary blades. I see the rotary blade. Okay, but the question is, are we talking rotary blades or are we talking the rotary cutter? Right? Renee wants to have the joke again. Reindeer cross stitch, mini quilt, and the joke. Chocolate. So much good stuff today. Hard to choose. I didn't realize also that having more advents this year is also going to make it harder to choose because there's more. And also, the advents this year largely are like pricier advents. Last year I did 19 advents, but 2 of them were the ones that have like a cheap metal thimble and like they're like, I think one of them was like $20 because it was a previous year's version. So they were usually not going to be winners. Just saying that I love that you put your advent envelopes in order. It keeps us from, like, we can do a quick check to make sure we didn't forget any usually. Snowflake red fabric, rotary tool with a measuring tape, Vicky's fabric, reindeer cross stitch, and the pink rotary blade. The taupe pattern's cute too. Okay. All right. Pulling things away you can't see. That's okay. That I'm like, okay, those are probably not. I really like the vellum coasters. I'm not seeing vellum coasters a lot. But y'all aren't. Both rotary and the charm pack. Y'all like fabric. You do like fabric. Me too. Me too. We are quilters, right? Love fabric. Yep. Okay. All right. Rotary tool. I saw a lot of the Vicky's fabric and it is super cute. Quilting friend of mine bought one of the Sewing Notion advent calendars and hated it. It's for beginner and has nothing. Yeah, it's hemline. That's who makes it. Hemline. I actually looked. I didn't see a hemline for 2025, and I wonder if that had to do with like the tariff nonsense, because these things have to get. Oh, look at that! It's blinking. I think I hit 93.1. Yay, friends! Thanks for subscribing. It's backwards for y'all. I know, and I hate that. But it does. It has to rotate through all the colors, which is why it blinks, because it's a static display. If it gets unplugged, it'll actually stay at wherever it's at. And it uses very little power because it's a static display. But 93.1K. Thank you. All right, the cutter, the fabric, the taupe pattern's cute. The cross stitch is cute. Okay, then we're gonna do the taupe pattern. So I'm gonna put these 3 as the top 3 because that's what I'm seeing the most. The hemline was so comically sad last year. It was part of like putting it into. I kind of wanted to, on our way to 100K by the end of December. That would be amazing. That's 96 or 6,900 folks still. That's a lot. It means that all y'all need to tell all your friends who needs to tell all their friends, and then we'll get there. Like, it's that easy, right? Okay, so I think the zipper and pulls might end up, because it's all leading up to day 4 for the Sallie Tomato. Sallie Tomato might make it in the top 3, I think, tomorrow. The reindeer's also in the top 3. I know, but we're gonna go with these, and so I'll go into the community. It is not called community anymore. They told us it was going to be called community, but it doesn't say that. So if you want to vote, the place that you can find the votes, if it doesn't like feed it to you, because often it will, you go to my like homepage on YouTube, my channel on YouTube, and you can do that by clicking my name, clicking my button, or just going to youtube.com/Carolina Moore, and you will get to my YouTube channel. And then there's like the banner across the top, And then underneath that, it says like videos, shorts, lives, and the very last one is something about community. But it doesn't say community anymore. You click on that one and it'll get you to what looks like a Facebook feed, and I put the poll. The poll goes there. So it's here on YouTube. You don't have to go to any other platform, but that's where you'll find it. So you'll find yesterday's there and the day before's there. And I'll take it's in the post section. Thank you, Katina. It's under posts. That's the name of that tab. So you'll find it there. But if you like regularly just scroll YouTube like regular social media, it might show up as you scroll. But if YouTube's not giving it to you, that's where you can find it. Hi, Glenda. Joe, don't worry. You can totally rewatch later. Second time to catch a live out of 3 days. 2 out of 3 is not bad. Cute idea, putting a joke with the rotary. There's a joke with the rotary? I don't think so. Did I miss something? I don't know. Oh, on the Missouri Star when they had it on the blade, maybe. It does say community. I wonder if it says different things for different people. YouTube's funny. Oh, I need to open the tea, and we need to pick winners. Yes. Let's get ourselves together. I'm going over time. I'm sorry. Okay. Pick a winner. Or tea. Tea for tomorrow. Alright, today's was vanilla chai. Tomorrow is 3. Tomorrow's 4. Found it. 4. Say again when the lives are scheduled. So they're not I just come on live. It's noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, which translates to 11 Central and 10 Mountain time. It's hard to, and it's basically, so whatever time it is right now where you are. So right now here, it's 10:07. So take whatever that hour is. Right now it's 10 here in California. Subtract an hour, so it'd be 9 here in California. That's what time it is for you. So whatever time it is right now, assuming that you're watching this live, subtract an hour. If you're watching the replay, then that math will not help you at all. So ignore that math for replay, folks. Ooh, it's English rose tea for tomorrow. Black tea with flavoring, with delicate notes of glorious rose. Just because it costs more doesn't mean it's better. That's fair. I agree. Okay, we need to pick a live winner. The live winner will get, I will ship a 2025 quilt kit. This is this year's quilt kit, the one that we just finished the blocks for. Next year's haven't been put together yet. They will be getting put together this week so they can ship out. And we probably will give away next year's at some point during this month. But that's also the replay winner will get one of those as well. So if you come back, if you're watching live, you come back and leave comments on the replay, you totally have a chance to win. Or if you are just watching the replay. The winners so far for Monday's winners each get a box bag template and 6 patterns. And Karen Henry 3778 and Lynn Simonetti 882, you're the winners. All you have to do is email me, carolina@carolinamore.com, with your address so I can get those shipped out. Yesterday's winners each get a glow ruler, and it's Carrie, K-E-R-I-E-M-S, Carriems 6676. That was the live winner yesterday. And Festivig, F-E-S-T-A-T-I-V-I-G 1946. Y'all each win a glow ruler. Now I will ship these all over the world. However, if there are any kind of duties, tariffs, or fees in your country, you will have to pay those on your end. But I will pay the shipping to ship them anywhere in the world or beyond if shipping allows it to go there. So I will ship them to you. Changing of the clocks. We can't get me started on changing on the clocks. Hopefully I can catch you live again tomorrow after a dental appointment. I was supposed to have a dental appointment tomorrow morning, and I had to change it because I was like, oh no, I can't do that. I'm going to be here. Okay. So I'm going to pick a live winner now. I think I've adjusted this so that it's not clickety clacking and making lots of noise for you while I scroll through everyone. All right. Where is it going to end up? I think it stopped moving. Katina 01 TX. Katina 01 TX. Katina, you win a 2025 block of the month quilt kit. Yay! Yay, yay. Getting the glow ruler for Christmas, says Diane. Amazing, amazing. Yes, Katina, that's you. Send me an email, Carolina, Carolina, like the state Carolina, at carolinamore.com with your mailing address so I can get that out to you. Yay, yay, winners. And I took a screenshot of that, so hopefully I don't have to watch myself in reverse. Okay, I think we got everything done. We've got our tea for tomorrow. We've got our winners. Yay. What was the other thing that I need to make sure I do for tomorrow that I keep forgetting to do? What was the other thing? Those of y'all who are here at the beginning. I don't remember anymore. That's going to bother me. No, a trash bag? No, I have a trash can right here. Bring the cross stitch from last year to show? Maybe? No. Check the votes for yesterday's gifts. There we go. AA Heart. You're a real one. Thank you. Check the votes for yesterday's gifts. Okay, I'm going to write that on this paper. The winners. I need a notepad. I have my my paper. I'm covering up because I picked the prizes for first 10 days and I don't want you to know what those are yet. So I have my paper here. I can write things down, but the pens are all the way over there. I'm in California, so making the live this AM is great. I'm in California too, and I go drop off a kid at school, and then I come here. I'm here by 8:30ish, and then another dad joke. Okay, I need to remember to look up who the winners are. My only job is filling out the spreadsheet. Yes, Jennifer. Glad someone else is keeping track of other things. My job is to order all the advents and open them up. I have the best job. Maybe tomorrow you will open a pen. I opened pencils. I don't think they were sharpened though. All right, friends. Thanks so much for hanging out. I'm gonna go try to get some work done today because there's a lot to do. I still have so many orders to get out. So if you ordered, thank you. I'm working my way through it. Watching the king tides. Have a great day to everyone. All right, friends, I will see you right here tomorrow, noon Eastern, 11 Central, 10 Mountain, 9 Pacific. And hopefully, if you're in another time zone, it's 5 p.m. in England and 3 a.m. in Australia. Something like that. We decided what it was yesterday. All right, friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.